I'm Amanda. I'm a therapist, and I'm here in Pembroke Pines, Florida in my office. My private practice is called Caring Therapist of Broward, and I am a therapist that specializes in anxiety. So I was talking with Melissa, who's also a therapist who specializes in couples, and we were talking about what could I possibly put on this broadcast. So the first thing that came to mind was to talk about 3 things that you can do today in order to reduce anxiety. So anybody out there following have anxiety, feel free to comment, ask any questions that you have. So I pulled 3 things just like randomly from the office. If I were, if I was in between sessions and I was feeling kind of anxious about maybe the therapy that's going on or just about something in my life, 3 things that I could do. So I'll kind of start with the smallest and go to the biggest. So the first one that we have in the office is lavender essential oils. I literally just got this at Whole Foods. I love it. And I sprinkle it on the carpet and it immediately helps me to relax. Eventually I need to get a diffuser for the office. There's actually a therapist down the hall that has a diffuser, and her office smells so good every time I walk by. But lavender is like a surefire, immediate way to reduce anxiety in the moment. It just kind of grounds you and makes you feel really relaxed. So when I come into the office every day, I either put the lavender on the floor or I have smudge spray. We're not allowed to burn here. Oh, I'm getting my call from my client. Hello. Yes. Perfect. Thank you. So, and now my client's here. So we're going to go to the second thing that I would do, or you can do at home. This is my handy dandy journal. I have lots of good stuff in here.
Somebody wants you to define anxiety.
Oh, anxiety. That's a good question. So anxiety is that feeling that you get. That is either fight or flight. It's that nervousness that you get in your chest. Some people get it in your arms, and it's based on fear. And a lot of the times anxiety is started in the head and then it manifests into your body. So whenever you're feeling scared or nervous or frightened of somebody, it's usually related to anxiety. So I would pick up my journal and I would write about all the things that I was anxious about, or I'd write about those thoughts that are going on in my head. And I would put them in the journal, and then I would just write until either my hand fell off or I felt better. Or I would write down maybe an unhealthy thinking pattern that I have, like if I were anxious about my next client, for instance, coming in, I would write a counter thought, like I'm a good therapist, I help people, and I do a kick-ass job in helping people reduce their anxiety. So I would write the unhealthy thought, like, oh no, I'm not going to help this next client. And then I would write a positive thought so I could move away from that anxiety. A really good book to teach you how to do this is the Feeling Good Handbook by Dr. David Burns. This is my favorite therapy book. This is my go-to book. I tell so many clients to use this, especially related to depression and anxiety, which usually go hand in hand. So it's not uncommon to feel depressed and to feel anxious. So this gives really good tactics. It tells you that you can, with this book, overcome depression, conquer anxiety, and enjoy greater intimacy. Sounds amazing, right? So I personally read through this book, done activities. Look, I even have sticky notes in here. And this is an oldie but a goodie. You can get this at Barnes & Noble, Amazon, even at your local library probably. It's $22. I think you can probably even get it for less than that. So let's just review. Lavender for a quick, in-the-moment way to reduce anxiety. A journal for those 5 or 10 minutes that you have that you want to really work on something, or a book to really dig deeper to find out more about anxiety. In this book, it'll give you a really thorough explanation of what anxiety is, how it shows up, and how to conquer anxiety for one last time. Okay, everyone, I have a 4 o'clock. It's now 4:07, so I'm going to sign off, but thank you. This is my first broadcast. Thanks to Melissa, and you can follow me on Twitter at Amanda P. LMHC. I also have a website, AmandaPattersonLMHC.com or CaringTherapistofBroward.com. So come and find us. Thanks. And now we don't know how to stop. Here, let's see. Say hi to Melissa.
I'm still on? Right.